might want to shake things up. I understand that. What I cannot understand is why anyone would think that Donald Trump will shake things up in a way that is good for you. Because there is absolutely no evidence that this man thinks about anybody but himself. I said this before. Here's a man, a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rolled down that golden escalator 9 years ago. He's still tweeting all times of night, all caps. When he's not complaining, he's trying to sell you stuff. Trying to sell you gold sneakers. Trying to sell you a $100,000 watch. Says it's a Swiss watch. They can't find where in Switzerland it's actually made. He wants to sell you a Trump Bible. Do not boo, vote. Remember that. I want everybody to understand, nobody can hear your boos, but they can hear your vote. Wants you to buy the Word of God, Donald Trump edition. Got his name right there next to Matthew and Luke. Couldn't recite a verse, but he'll sell you that Bible. And guess where it's made? Made in China. And the reason he's doing it is because that's what he cares about. His ego, his money, his status. He is not thinking about you. He doesn't care if he costs women their reproductive freedoms. It won't make a difference in his life. Most of all, Donald Trump wants us to think that this country is hopelessly divided between us and them. So the man holds this big rally at Madison Square Garden. And the warm-up speakers were saying the most racist, sexist, bigoted stereotypes. One guy called Puerto Rico, quote, an island of garbage. Now, these are fellow citizens he's talking about. Here in Philadelphia, they are your neighbors. They are your friends. They are your co-workers. Their kids go to school with your kids. These are Americans. They're people. If somebody does not respect you, if somebody does not see you as fellow citizens with equal claims to opportunity, to the pursuit of happiness, to the American dream, you should not vote for them. You should not expect them to make your life better. They will not help you make the They will not help you pay the bills. They're not gonna work hard to make sure your kid gets a good education. They're not gonna help you with a down payment on a house. I mean, we have to reject the kind of politics of division and hatred that we saw represented. America's ready to turn the page. America's ready for a better start. Philadelphia, we are ready for a President Kamala Harris. wasn't born into privilege. She was raised in a middle-class family. Worked at McDonald's when she was in college to pay her expenses. She didn't just pretend to work at McDonald's when it was closed. She actually cares what people are going through. And she'll have an outstanding partner in Governor Tim Walz. I love that dude. I mean, he's a veteran, he's a teacher, he's a coach. He's a marksman, a hunter, been a great governor. I found out a while back he can even take a vintage truck part and then put it back together again. Which made me wonder, do you think Donald Trump can do that? For that matter, do you think Donald Trump has ever changed a flat tire in his life? No. If he's got a flat tire, he calls over his chauffeur. Jeeves, change that tire. I don't know that his name is actually Jeeves, but it might be. Got a fake English accent? Jeeves. Hey, listen, the point is, if you elect Kamala and Tim, they won't be focused on their problems, they'll be focused on your problems. The question is, who's actually going to do something about it? I knew you guys knew the answer, but that was a rhetorical question. Donald Trump's main idea is to give another massive tax cut to billionaires and big corporations. Now, do not vote. That's the last time I'm going to say it. I know y'all got it now. Now, I have heard, because I'm talking to folks, and what I understand is some people are saying, well, I remember the economy when he first came in, that was pretty good. Yeah, it was good because it was my economy. The previous 8 years cleaning up the mess the Republicans had left. Financial crisis, Great Recession, the auto industry flat on its back. And after those 8 years, I then handed over 75 straight months of job growth to Donald Trump. And all he did was give a tax cut to people who didn't need it, drove up the deficit in the process. Now he wants to do it all over again.
姐妹们总烦恼脸上细纹干燥与暗沉，现在起跟我一起放心交给 Harris-Walz皇家颜值逆时奇迹系列。Harris-Walz皇家颜值逆时奇迹系列，它添加5种 EGF， 专门防止肌肤老化，强化皮肤修复，增加肌肤弹性水嫩。轻松抚平皱纹，换回青春自信。Harris-Walz皇家颜值逆时奇迹，护肤露、全效精华、精华霜，即刻启动冻龄密码。